You can go.
Okay, the first mode we go to is kill switch on, which means that neither the PV panel nor the wind is connected. Kill switch also has another mode that if the battery, which is at around 23 right now, goes above 30, it will turn on the dump load to protect the batteries and start discharging them. The other two modes, which is controlled by this, to turn off the kill switch is this button off to the left, and then to switch between the PV and the wind is the button off to the right. This is the overall power button, and this is to turn on and off the fans. Alright, so let's go ahead and plug in power.
Is it simulating PV power? Or
This is simulating both, so this will be, since you can't have both at the same time, this will be switching between wind and the solar. So depending on which one we're on, and this will tell us what we're on, and it will switch these three relays to tell us which one is on. Okay, so
we don't have the dummy load connected yet, just because of the.
Okay, well we won't simulate the over 30 voltage then. So what voltage is it at?
27.
All right, so we're going to turn PV on. So the relay is turned on. You see PV on, wind off, and it is. Nope, it's switching, and again that's because of the capacitor. But it's around. If it'll switch back, it was at the 156. So it is charging at about 156 watts.
Now remember, you have to reset the battery.
Yeah, if we switch. So there's still a problem that
Turn it on.
because of the. Is it on?
Now it is.
Okay, now, sorry. Okay, so because of that capacitor it's jumping around, so it's actually, well, it was charging at, there you go, 26 to 90. It's jumping around a lot because of the capacitor. I need a bigger capacitor to smooth out that reference voltage on it.
Or you sample it a bunch of times and you average it.
Or
No,
we
it would actually be better if you did split it. Never mind.
Yeah, what happens is on the ADS here,
Yeah.
there is a capacitor. I have a 0.1 microfarad. I need a 1 microfarad.
So when you look at it on the oscilloscope, it's very rippling?
It's very jumpy, and that's because of its sampling rate. So it's sampling, and when it samples, it sees, oh, here is 0, here is 60, and it's not getting a smooth sample rate going. So it's sampling, and it's not getting the proper ground.
You remember that envelope detector, the diode, the resistor, and the capacitor?
Okay.
That'd probably be a good thing to do because that levels out all the peaks.
Right, and a lot of it might be because the ground is not as stable as we would hope to be. But something when we had the larger capacitor, it didn't jump around nearly as much.
Okay.
So that's what I attributed it to. All right, so that's with PV on, and then we'll switch over to wind. So the relay turns on. Now this is directly connected. Again, so it's saying it's around 60 watts.
Right now I'm limiting
the current to 1. I can go up to 5. And it's 4.99. And here you go. Here it's stabled out because it hopefully won't jump down to 1. Because the higher the current, that shunt resistor is so low that it's jumping around a lot.
Yeah.
But it is charging, and if we look at with a multimeter, we can see a voltage drop across the resistor. So we have our.
This is your current sense resistor you're talking about?
These are the current sense resistors.
Okay.
They are in the back. They are they are in series at 0.075 ohms, so a total of 0.15 ohms resistance. So what does it say?
It's right now 0. You're not touching it.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
Remember when is it further away?
Alright, so now what is it?
Unstable.
Okay. Now?
25 maybe.
No. You want me to get it?
Yeah.
Here, hold this. You sure you want to measure that?
Yep. Yeah, I know. I just want to see it before. Okay. hold on, stabilize it. There we go. It's backwards, but you're seeing a negative 1.2 voltage drop. Yeah, negative 1.26 voltage drop, and that's across the shunt resistor, so we have current moving through the shunt resistor.
0.2 of an amp?
What's that?
You said, what was the resistance?
The resistance should be 0.15 ohms.
That's 0.2 of an amp. 0.2 amps. I times R, right?
Right.
Or did I do that
No,
backwards?
it's 0.0.
What
No,
was it?
well, when you add the two.
1.26 enter divided by what again? 0.15?
0.15.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's-
can't.
it's around
I'm trying to
5
grab it. Yeah, it's around 8 amps.
8 amps. Okay, which we are drawing
The 5
apparently
according
5.
to that.
So
Okay.
there is a 10% error on the shunt resistors. So maybe it is something on that, on the lines of that. Plus the voltage dividers that are maybe causing anything that are on it, but that's unlikely. So, anyways, it should be drawing about 5 amps.
In the case of too much power going into the batteries, or them being close to recharging overcharged, we'll also turn the dummy loads on, which we have back here, and that will divide the current going to the batteries and the dummy loads. So we have one here, we can connect it real quick. Just
Okay.
to,
And then you say you have to jump it
well,
up to 30
you will
volts?
We have to jump it up to 30 volts.
30 volts.
So what we should see, we can't see the battery voltage. See, it's stabilized now. So if we jump that up to 30, keep increasing it, we will eventually see it jump into kill switch.
Bring the current down.
Yeah.
Well, is it already in constant current mode?
Yeah. That's good.
Well, if it's in constant current mode, it's going to dictate your voltage. So you're in win mode, so you don't have to worry about the VJT.
No, I don't have to worry. Yeah, I don't have to worry about the VGT. So
So
you're always
you-
just gonna give you whatever.
You're just going to have to keep increasing it until it equals 30 or more.
That's 30 right there.
All right, just keep increasing it. I don't know. I don't know how high that one can go.
No, up to 30.
Up to 30
Okay.
volts.
Well, let me see what this says then. Yeah, see, it's still only seeing. Well, that's because everything's shut off now. So it's saying it's at 23 volts. So the batteries just aren't charged. I can't have read both at the same time. Let me.
So going into the charge controller was 30 volts. The battery voltage was still 23.
No. Because now
You
when I
turned it
switch
off.
over this, everything gets turned off, so it's back to the actual battery voltage.
What was the battery voltage when you were in the input to the charge controller?
It was,
I'll find that out. So we're in the win mode.
24.
24.7.
24.7.
You're only at 24 volts.
The battery voltage is 24.
No, that's
Yeah.
the
Output,
output.
yeah.
Can you increase that at all?
No, I
No,
can't.
because you're saying
But you know,
constant
it's,
current mode.
yes, correct.
We can't increase the voltage anymore. So we should see. What do we see? Nothing. Let's do that. Okay. So let's try these two. Switch. Yeah. So you're seeing 23.4. And I guess.
Okay, go ahead and keep the battery. Keep
Okay.
the meter on the battery. .4, whatever. Now turn the power supply off.
Wait, 34. Click escape. Escape. Okay. Turn it off.
Yeah, turn it off.
Save. Turn it off.
You want me to turn it on?
turn it off. Turn off the power supply. It's off?
Yeah.
It wasn't charging the battery. It's 23.4 volts.
Right. Oh, it's because kill switch was on. Let's try it one last time. Alright, so go ahead and turn that on.
23.6.
Okay, so 23.6. Alright,
3.6, okay.
Turn it
Now
off.
Turn it off.
maybe a small amount.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe.
That's actually
We do
about
have
That's gonna
5
change.
amps
We do
going
have
into a
5
big
amps.
light.
Yeah, because
Okay.
that's our electricity.
Pulled out a few tenths of a volt.
Okay.
No.
But anyways, that's why you didn't see any drop because I had it in the kill switch.
Right. It was
Mode.
off. Okay.
So those are our charging.
You want to turn the relay on, the dummy load on, just to show that it's working?
I'd have to go through the code.
Yeah, that's right.
So.
Okay.
show
So let's look at
solar
the
controller.
power output.
Power output.
120 volt,
Okay.
Check the power output with the
USB.
Sure. There's here one. Check the voltage. We don't need this one. No, it's already offset.
Where?
Just check 120 coming out. Everything.
Ah, yeah. Hold on.
Yeah.
You have to put the pins inside with that one. I can bring mine.
Touching. It's not touching.
I can bring 2 wires.
It's on.
Yeah, that's good.
That's
No.
it? That was
No.
132. Okay.
132, 140.
Okay, and then go over to the.
110 to 1.
This is the European
That's still
side.
a little high.
The ground?
Nah. That one is, the pins are way inside. I can grab 2 wires and I'm going to grab 2 wires.
Yeah. It'd be better if you had a socket that you could plug in that you could
Yeah.
touch the.
You saw it before, right?
Yeah. Let me see. But we use another lips.
There's those other ones that we have.
This one doesn't go all the way. No, this one doesn't go all the way.
Where are the more pliers? Oh, they're prepared. Like the 2 wires, you'll get it.
Okay, don't shock yourself. Yeah, be careful. Don't
Be
touch
careful,
those.
dude. That's
That's
you
gonna-
can touch it. Is it reading?
No.
Okay, pull the wires out. Now wrap them around the end
wrap
of the
them
probe.
around, yeah. Touch those ends.
Yeah, and then please do not touch the
Yeah.
wires.
That's AC everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that would give you a heck of a pop. 110 is tolerable. 220 really hurts.
Okay.
That's been my
Going to the
experience.
other way.
Yeah.
That's what you need.
You are on AC volt
Yes.
select? You're on auto AC, I get it, yeah.
What is it?
1.7 millivolts.
No, it's not reading.
No?
No.
Alright, let me check in the back.
Maybe
real
it's
quick.
disconnected. Let's try this one. You wanna try this one?
Alright.
This one. Right there. 120.
Yeah, that's 128 or something like that.
Let me check that one. I mean, I tested it.
Do you have
Oh,
a...
it's disconnected. It moved or not.
Okay, power it down. Don't shock yourself. And do you have a USB adapter?
Yes. No? Yeah.
Go.
Bring your cell phone with this one.
Yeah, it's
So
good.
now it's on?
It was disconnected.
Okay.
Let me
When we were moving it. Where are the wires? This one.
They dropped from the
There are
phone.
two different wires.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me try it.
No, it's not.
Hey, there you go.
240.
240.
Okay.
It's a little high, but
Okay.
okay.
And then you-
And then we show the
USB.
and then
And then what? And we're done?
and then
What
yes.
else? What other features?
Well,
This is a USB
these,
port.
we made this switch. We left it outside.
Oh, yeah. You
Because
can turn off the fan.
That's just in case of emergency. But I don't know.
Excuse me.
Connect the cell phone. Oh, it's open.
Connect something.
You
Is
know,
that
the
micro?
controller
What's
is
that?
set to.
You can connect
when
it to here.
Changes the stage of the battery. It will modify.
Do
Wait, no,
the
that's
voltage
different.
going
No, that's one
out.
of those Apple things.
It's hard to
Yeah.
test it now because they're so empty. We'll have to wait.
What's the maximum power output?
Output on
2
the inverter is 2.5.
Really?
We want to go 1.5 though, just to
And then the USB.
USB charge. Okay, very good.
We wire it back here.
Okay, cool. It charges. It inverts. Anything else you want to see? Okay, very good.
All right, done.
Done.
Done checking. Okay.